heart. We all hurt. We all heart.
Welcome to the channel. So, if you're new here, you ain't new here. So, I just got back from Albuquerque. I'm in Pennsylvania currently, and I had the opportunity to meet this young man named Dezi. Albuquerque. He sold the little shoe clinic at the mall, and he had asked me about being celibate and how I was capable of being celibate for so long. While discussing those two topics, I also just kind of want to discuss like this whole mainstream celibacy. Like, I don't believe that we should demonize sex. Sex is a very, very beautiful thing that is about creation, is about relieving tension, is about healing, and the list can go on. I speak on that because I feel that in society it's kind of two extremes right now. It's either, something that's demonic and we need to abstain from it, and, casual sex is horrible. And then there's the other end of it, which is like, sex is like, it's like worthless. Like, it has no value. It's almost like too accessible, like with like porn and OnlyFans. I think that there needs to be a balance of it. I think that there needs to be a respect of sex and the understanding of a healthy relationship with sex. I think we need to understand what sex does to the masculine body, what it does to the feminine body. I know as a man that when I involve in the overindulgence of sex, I become very lethargic. I become very scatterbrained. I get off task. To answer part of Desi's first question, which was, how did I abstain from sex? So, one way was that I had read that we seek out the sexual energy in which we feel we do not have. So, majority of men seek out females, and majority of females seek out men, because we hold both masculine and feminine energies within us. When we lose the understanding of that, we seek it elsewhere. So that leads to lust, sleeping with multiple partners, and just like a whole list of things. Okay, and then also, sexual energy is essentially the need for you to create. That's what sex is. You create a child. Not all the time, but So for me, when I was celibate for a year, anytime I would get like extreme urges, or I became extremely horny or lustful, I would create. I would either paint, or I'd write, or I'd make a YouTube video, or a physical activity like skateboarding helped me a lot. That's kind of my one piece of advice, is just understanding your means of releasing your sexual energy in a way that you're still holding it. You're making your sexual energy work for you and not the other way around. Another big thing is that being celibate helps you cut out a lot of the bullshit. Because in the past, I would have slept with women that were really giving me nothing just because I wanted to have sex. But now, an offer, I'm not touching you. Like, I'm not even about to kiss you. I'm not doing shit with you. Like I said, I've been there. I've done that. I put up on girls who were drop dead gorgeous and had sex with them, and then later found out that they really didn't have much to offer beyond their physical looks. But their physical looks isn't what raises a child. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, you know what I mean? These are the things that, like, it's taken me this long to realize before I sleep with a woman. I need to understand how she likes to raise children, her morals and ethics, because that's a big ordeal. Her upbringing as a child, because that says a lot about how she's going to want to teach her children. Plus, it's also going to give you an insight as to what trauma or dramas she plays into. And then just also like the roles, some women want to be the breadwinner, some men want to be the breadwinner, some people want to be stay at home, some people don't want to be a stay at home, some people want to, both people want to work and they want to get a maid. For me, celibacy was kind of a good thing because I learned a lot about myself. I learned to respect myself. I learned to love myself. I learned to stop feeding into relationships that weren't really giving me anything. It helped me recognize what I bring to the table. It helped me recognize, you know, what other people have to bring to the table. Because I do think that periods of celibacy are good, but I don't think that it needs to be something where it's like, well, if I don't be celibate, I'm never going to find the love of my life. I don't think that's how it works. I just think that there needs to be a balance. I think that there also needs to be more information taught to these younger children and people my age too about the effects of sex on the physical health, the psychological health, the spiritual self. Like there's a lot of aspects of things that we don't really think about, that we just unconsciously involve ourselves in and don't have a single clue about. Issues like self-worth issues or self-respect issues, or you feel that you have to sleep with somebody to be cool with them. You know what I mean? I've been at that point in my life, and I've met women who were at that point in their life where they felt as if like for them to be friends with someone or for them to build a connection with someone, they had to have sex. That's kind of what today's video is about. I hope that it all makes sense. I hope it all went full circle for everybody. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell so you don't miss a video. Tell your friends. Peace, love, all heart. I hope you guys enjoyed this one.